Hello everyone, Oofsky here, and today we're taking a look at another Sangoku Soketsuden kit. We haven't looked at one in a while since the Tall Geese, I believe. So it'll be nice to do a change of pace, and I haven't got to do an actual Deathscythe Gundam yet. So this will be a nice little segue in without having to commit to a master grade or something. Flipping it over, we've got all the little fun bits on the sides. Looks like it can do an axe and a scythe, which is pretty exciting, and we're still going on with the memory system. The bat system. Bat memories. Let's open her up. I forgot that they have the comic books in here, which is pretty fun. Kima. No, Sama, sorry. I'm illiterate. I can't. Instructions don't look too bad. And we got a fun little comic in there, so that's cool. Looks like we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 runners, lots of clear parts, and only 10 stickers. That's not terrible, especially for an SD kit. No very defined. Looks like we got some not true polycaps. There's still hard plastic on there. That's all right. Oh, the effect parts on these kits are always so cool. I could fawn over these enough time just by itself, but enough of that. Let's just put it together, shall we? Now, the Sangoku Soketsuden branch of SD model kits are very charming in that they have a lot of very stylized designs that include a plethora of translucent effect parts that really add to the overall over-the-top designs that these models have. Now, despite being an SD kit, I was pleasantly surprised by the amount of stickers contained within the kit, with only 10 or so for the entire thing, which means that we are not subject to the unique displeasure of spending more time placing stickers on the kit than building it. Now, I know what you're thinking. This edgy little dude looks like it's 2006 and he still needs his mom to drive him to the Vans Warped Tour despite dressing the way he is. Mister, I went to the mall for the first time without my parents and got an Asking Alexandria's CD from FYE and a Marilyn Manson t-shirt at Hot Topic. The Gundam Deathscythe SD version really reminds me of the phrase, "It's not a phase, Mom." And with that, well, we'll call it there with the jokes. So, all the extra time that I had not placing stickers meant that we had extra time to detail if we want to. And since there's very well defined detail lines across the entire kit, it would leave a lot of adventurous builders to go in with a Gundam marker afterwards and bring out that color separation even further. Another little bit that really interested me was that the polycaps that were used on the ends of the arms and legs weren't true polycaps made of soft plastic, but were instead actually standard hardness plastic that was kept on the normal runners. It's a bit interesting. I don't know that it affected the structural integrity very much, but it's different, so it's worth noting. And at 5 different colors of plastic, the color separation on this kit really is something for an SD kit at the end of the day. Now, I will say the SD kit, Gundam SD Deathscythe, is not without its faults. Given the source material, though, we can't harsh on anything too very much, but that's okay. Firstly, the Gundam Deathscythe has limited head and neck articulation, which makes it a bit difficult to add that extra layer of emotion, of depth to its posing, which is already kind of difficult because the limbs, being standard SD limbs, don't move that well on their own, so it really stymies all that extra effort that the effect parts went into making this kit look awesome. Another bit that I've complained about on the channel is that the SD Gundam Deathscythe does have hollow leg parts. However, the unique thing about these hollow legs is that instead of them being on the back of the leg like the SDEX standard, it's the inner leg of the SD Sangoku Soketsuden kits that's hollow. Still not a huge fan of the hollow legs, but it's a unique spin on this unfortunate detail, so that's something if nothing else. And I'm not going to end talking about this little guy on a negative note, so let's just take a moment to gush over that scythe real quick. The Deathscythe's blade is normally green, but this time we got a really sexy purple, which I like. And the weapon is a very simple construction with only 3 pieces, but it really does the job, and these parts can swivel down to even become an axe, which is really awesome. Speaking of really awesome things, let's talk about the true chads of the hobby sphere, Leaping Panda Hobbies. Just recently, Leaping Panda Hobbies got the Master Grade EX Strike Freedom Gundam in stock. And unlike a lot of normal beta male retailers that would just list them up on the website to be purchased by bots, Leaping Panda Hobbies put them all up on raffle on their Discord so that anyone had a fair shot at winning and purchasing this item, which I thought was a really great thing to do because of all of the issues that we've had in getting Gunpla over the past couple of years with the pandemic, with everything else. Logistics issues should be the end of our worries. We shouldn't have to worry about bots. Leaping Panda Hobbies is doing the most to make sure that everyone gets a fair shot at getting the stock that is available. And to sweeten the deal even more, you can use my promo code EGGHEAD to get 10% off your entire order, albeit online or in store, so go check them out. I hope that this SD Gundam Deathscythe has got you in the mood to build some Gunpla, so go buy some. I know that my backlog is overflowing. I cannot build Gunpla fast enough to get my backlog to go down. If you guys have made it this far, I'd hope you consider liking and subscribing. It really helps the channel out. It really helps me able to give you guys these promo codes. And if you like what I do here, I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a good one.